When the frost is on the pumpkin and the fodder's in the shock, and you hear the kick and gobble of the strutting turkey cock, and the clacking of the guineas and the clucking of the hens and the rooster's hallelujah as he tiptoes on the fence. Oh, it's then the times a feller is feeling at his best, with the rising sun to greet him from a night of peaceful rest, as he leaves the house bareheaded and goes out to feed the stock, when the frost is on the pumpkin and the fodder's in the shock. There's something kind of hearty like about the atmosphere when the heat of summer's over and the cooling fall is here. Of course, we miss the flowers and the blossoms on the trees and the mumble of the hummingbirds and the buzzings of the bees. But the air's so appetizing in the landscape through the haze of a crisp and sunny morning of the early autumn days is a picture that no painter has the color in the mock when the frost is on the pumpkin and the fodder's in the shock. The husky, rusty rustle of the tassels of the corn, and the rasping of the tangled leaves as golden as the morn. The stubbles and the furies, kind of lonesome like, but still, a-preaching sermons to us of the barns they growed to fill. The straw stack and the medder and the reaper in the shed, the hosses in their stalls below, the clover overhead. Oh, it sets my heart a-clicking like a ticking of a clock when the frost is on the pumpkin and the fodder's in the shock. Then your apples always gathered, and the ones the feller keeps is poured around the cellar floor in red and yellow heaps. And your cider making's over, and your women and folks is through with the mince and apple butter and their souse and sausage too. I don't know how to tell it, but if such thing could be, as the angels wantin' boardin' and they called around on me, I'd want to accommodate 'em, all the whole enduring flock, when the frost is on the pumpkin and the fodder's in the shock.